So I got something very interesting for you today. And I have to be honest, when I first pulled this listing up, I kind of just stopped for a second. We are talking about a home in San Jose's Cambrian Park neighborhood that just it makes you feel something. Welcome to Property 10X. I'm Anna.
And I'm Adrian. And listen, Anna's not exaggerating. I've looked at a lot of listings, a lot, and this one really got to me. 1440 Quartz Way, San Jose, California. It's it's not just a house. It's got a story.
Okay, set the scene for me. What are the basics?
All right, 4 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, 2,045 square feet, single family. Listed at 1,699,000, built in 1961, beautiful mid-century home in Cambrian Park. And the thing that really gets me, it's been loved by the same family for decades. You can feel that, you know?
The same family for decades? That's genuinely meaningful. You don't see that very often.
You really don't. And it says so much. When a family holds on to a place that long, it's because there's something there. The craftsmanship, the warmth. This is not a house I got flipped and staged. It's a home that's been lived in and cared for.
I keep reading about this Japanese inspired design. What does that actually look like?
This is my favorite part. So imagine you walk in and immediately you get these warm wood tones, natural textures throughout. And then there are these shoji-inspired elements, those beautiful translucent panels from traditional Japanese architecture. The whole philosophy is harmony, balance, bringing the outside in. Hardwood flooring, the fireplace in the living room, mid-century California meets Japanese design, and everything feels intentional.
That sounds genuinely calming. And 4 beds, 3 full baths, and 2,045 square feet, that's a really solid, flexible layout.
Really well proportioned. Home office, guest room, playroom for kids, all of it works. 3 full baths, not half baths, and there's a separate family room so the living spaces actually have room to breathe.
Okay, I need to talk about the courtyard because I keep coming back to it in the listing. Tell me everything.
This is the heart of the home, literally. There's a private courtyard at the center of the house with a pergola and sunlight filters through it throughout the day. Morning coffee with golden light, evening gatherings with family and friends. And because it's courtyard style, it's not exposed to neighbors or street noise. It's a sanctuary. And the whole Japanese design philosophy says nature is not separate from the home. It's part of it. And that courtyard is living proof.
That's something people pay a lot of money to create and never quite get right. And this one just has it built in.
Exactly. And I just think about the memories that have been made there over the decades. That's really something.
Let's talk schools. Cambrian Park has a strong reputation. What are we looking at?
Oh, so good. Reed Elementary is zero point 0.4 miles away. That's walking distance. Rated 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. John Muir Middle School is zero point 0.6 miles, rated 6 out of 10. Pioneer High School, 1.5 miles, also rated 9 out of 10. So you've got this exceptional K through 12 pipeline. And for families making a long-term decision, this is not a small thing.
9 out of 10 for both the elementary and the high school? That's like genuinely rare.
It really is. And think about it. That same family who kept this house for decades probably raised their kids in these schools. The whole neighborhood ecosystem has been proven for a long time, and that's worth so much.
What's it like to live in Cambrian Park day to day?
Cambrian Park has this established residential feel, mature trees, history, community. And the location here is fantastic, minutes from downtown Willow Glen, which is one of the most beloved districts in San Jose. Great restaurants, boutiques, that villagey feel. Los Gatos Creek Trail right there for cycling and walking. Almaden Lake Park nearby. Costco, Whole Foods, Oak Ridge Mall, all close. And highways 85 and 87 are super accessible for commuters. Walk score is 47. It's car dependent, I'll be honest. Bike score is a solid 58 though. But at this price point with this home, you're here for space, character, community, and those schools. And this neighborhood delivers.
I want to touch on climate risks because California buyers, especially from out of state, they really need to think about this.
Really important. So the fire hazard risk here is low to minimal. This is not a wildland urban interface area. You're in established urban San Jose, not the hills. Flood risk also generally low, not in a FEMA high-risk zone. Always pull a climate report and talk to your insurance agent, but comparatively, this is one of the better positioned neighborhoods in the region. And then the weather itself, it's San Jose, famously mild. Warm, dry summers, mild winters, close to 300 days of sunshine a year. That courtyard and pergola are usable most of the year. That's real square footage.
300 days of sunshine, so that courtyard isn't just a pretty listing photo, it's genuinely livable space.
That's exactly it. That's what indoor-outdoor living in California really means.
All right, the numbers. $1.699 million is serious. What does the value look like?
The estimate is $1,678,700, really close to asking. Estimated sales range is 1.59 to 1.76 million, and the listing sits right in the middle. Price per square foot is $831. For a Cambrian Park for this school district with this character, that is competitive. And there is no HOA, zero HOA fees, real money back in your pocket. Two-car attached garage, and the good bones here mean any renovation you want to do, thoughtful kitchen update, whatever, you're building on something that already has real soul.
No HOA is genuinely underrated until you've dealt with one.
Don't even get me started. And the freedom to make this home truly yours with its own design identity without any overhead, that's really valuable.
I keep coming back to the family who lived here for decades. Like the courtyard, the craftsmanship, the fireplace, the shoji elements. This home has witnessed so much life, and now it's someone else's turn.
Yeah, and that really gets me. There's something profound about a home that's been that loved for that long. Every scratch on those hardwood floors tells a story. Every time sunlight filtered through that pergola, people were there making memories. And now the next chapter is being written. And whoever walks through that door next, they get to inherit all of that warmth, all of that intentionality, and they get to add their own story.
The next chapter. And with those schools in Willow Glen and the trails and parks, whoever buys this is really buying into a whole lifestyle.
A lifestyle, a legacy. And you know, the fact that this family stayed for so long is the best endorsement you could get. They had every opportunity to trade up, and they just didn't. Because when you have a private courtyard with a pergola, when you're in Cambrian Park with those schools and Willow Glen nearby, you just stay. And that's the dream, right? That's what everyone is actually looking for when they buy a home.
That really is the dream. Okay, give us the quick summary for anyone thinking this could be the one.
1440 Quartz Way, San Jose, CA. 4 beds, 3 full baths, 2,045 square feet, listed at $1,699,000. Mid-century Japanese-inspired design, private courtyard with a pergola, hardwood floors, fireplace, two-car garage, no HOA. Reed Elementary 9 out of 10, zero point 0.4 miles away. Pioneer High 9 out of 10. Willow Glen, Los Gatos Creek Trail, Almaden Lake Park all minutes away. Low fire risk, incredible weather. And a home with soul. That's really rare.
A home with soul. Thank you so much, Adrian.
Always a pleasure. And hey, if you've got a listing you want us to cover on Property 10X, reach out. We love doing this. There's nothing better than finding a home like this and getting to really dig into everything that makes it special.
Thank you all for tuning in to Property 10X. We'll see you on the next one.